You possess an incredible power within you, a power to shape your reality and manifest the life of your dreams. It's like a muscle that might have gotten a little weak, but is ready to be strengthened. It all starts with recognizing and embracing this power. Think back to when you were a child full of boundless energy and a natural understanding of fundamental truths. You instinctively knew how to trust your gut, breathe deeply, eat when hungry, and express yourself freely, all without the weight of others' opinions. Somewhere along the way, you may have started to doubt yourself, internalizing limiting beliefs and fears. But the good news is, you can reclaim that innate wisdom and power. You can rediscover the magic you once knew. As you transitioned into adulthood, you may have encountered a turning point, a point where you felt unfulfilled. Perhaps you questioned your purpose, or felt stuck in a rut. You yearned for more, knowing deep down you were capable of extraordinary things. You may have tried different approaches to improve your life, from seeking advice from friends to working tirelessly. You might have felt like you were going through the motions of living, with only occasional glimpses of true joy and fulfillment. You craved a life filled with passion and purpose. But the fear of judgment and the unknown held you back. This is a common experience. You are not alone in feeling this way. You embarked on a journey of self-discovery. You explored various self-help methods, from motivational seminars to spiritual practices. You were willing to try anything to break free from limitations and step into a life aligned with your true self. You pushed past your comfort zone, attending seminars and exploring new ideas. You dove headfirst into personal growth. You devoured self-help books, worked with coaches, and embraced practices that once seemed outlandish. It was a journey of trial and error, pushing through discomfort, and ultimately discovering the power within. Through this journey, you came to understand that there is a force, a source energy, or a higher power that is always available to support you. You are not alone. This force is within you and all around you. It is the energy that connects everything in the universe. It is the source of your power and your potential. This source energy, this universal intelligence, is what some refer to as God. When you align with this source energy, you tap into a limitless well of wisdom and guidance. It's about recognizing that you are not separate from this force, but rather an integral part of it. You began to notice the impact of energy and how it shapes your reality. You realize that your thoughts and beliefs have a vibrational frequency that attracts similar experiences into your life. This is the law of attraction in action. You became aware of the constant chatter in your mind, the negative self-talk that often sabotaged your efforts. You discovered the importance of being present. Instead of dwelling on past mistakes or worrying about the future, you started to breathe into the now. It was about shifting your focus from the mental chaos to the peace and clarity of the present moment. You observe that your mind tends to flip-flop between moments of anxiety and moments of bliss. You learn that there are two parts of your mind. There's the conscious mind, which is the thinking, reasoning part. And then there's the subconscious mind, which operates beneath the surface, based on beliefs formed in childhood. Your subconscious mind is like a giant recording device that has been capturing every experience, belief, and thought since you were a child. The problem is that the subconscious mind doesn't filter information or determine if it is true or beneficial. It simply accepts everything as fact. This means you may be carrying around limiting beliefs that are not serving you, beliefs that were formed before you had the capacity to question them. These beliefs shape your perception of yourself and the world. They influence your actions, reactions, and ultimately your reality. This is where the concept of the ego comes into play. The ego represents the part of you that is driven by fear, limiting beliefs, and a sense of separation from source energy. The ego thrives on negativity, drama, and keeping you stuck in your comfort zone. Even if that comfort zone is filled with mediocrity and unfulfillment, the ego is that voice in your head that tells you you're not good enough, that you can't achieve your dreams, or that you don't deserve happiness. It's the voice that keeps you playing small and settling for less than you're capable of. The ego is like an overprotective parent who wants to keep you safe from harm. But its definition of harm includes anything that challenges your existing beliefs or pushes you outside of your comfort zone. It fears change, growth, and the unknown because it threatens its sense of identity and control. You learn that when you try to break free from the ego, it will often fight back, creating chaos and self-sabotage to keep you in line. It's like quitting smoking or drugs, where you experience withdrawal symptoms as your body detoxifies. Similarly, when you challenge your limiting beliefs and step outside of your comfort zone, the ego will try to pull you back into your old patterns. You may encounter a series of unfortunate events, setbacks, or emotional turmoil, as the ego tries to convince you that change is too difficult, or that you're better off staying where you are. The key is to recognize the ego for what it is, a scared, insecure part of yourself that is trying to protect you from perceived threats. It's not the real you. It's not your true essence. It's simply a collection of beliefs and patterns that you have outgrown. The good news is that you have the power to override the ego. You can choose love over fear, embrace your true potential, and create a life that is aligned with your highest self. It's about recognizing that you are worthy of love, happiness, and success, and that you have the power within you to manifest your dreams into reality. You are not your circumstances. You are not your past. You are not your fears. You are a powerful creator, and you have the ability to shape your reality. The first step is to love yourself. Love yourself deeply and unconditionally for all that you are and all that you are becoming. Love your strengths, your weaknesses, and your imperfections. Love your past, your present, and your future. Love your body, your mind, and your spirit. True power comes from within, from loving yourself unconditionally. This is not about conceit or narcissism, but rather a deep connection to your highest self and an unwavering ability to forgive your lowest self. When you love yourself, you can't be bothered with negativity or drama. You are free to express your authentic self, to pursue your passions, and to create a life that is filled with joy, purpose, and fulfillment. Imagine a world where everyone loved themselves so much that they weren't threatened by others' opinions, differences, or successes. Imagine a world where everyone felt safe to be themselves, to express their unique gifts, and to contribute their talents to the collective good. This is the world we can create together, starting with ourselves. One way to cultivate self-love is to do things you love. Take a look at your life and see where you're letting yourself down. If you've been neglecting your passions, make time for them. Whether it's spending time in nature, listening to music, dancing, creating art, or connecting with loved ones, make a conscious effort to fill your life with activities that bring you joy. Remember, enjoying your life is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Prioritize activities that make you feel alive, energized, and connected to your true self. It's about being proactive in creating a life you love. Instead of passively accepting the one you think you're stuck with, embrace the gift of joy and allow yourself to experience the fullness of life. Another crucial aspect of self-love is to stop caring what other people think. You were not put on this earth to please everyone or to live up to their expectations. You are here to express your unique gifts, to follow your own path, and to create a life that is authentically yours. Remember, you are not responsible for other people's reactions or opinions. You are only responsible for your own actions and intentions. When you release the need for external validation, you liberate yourself to be fully you. You break free from the shackles of societal expectations and step into the power of your own truth. Everyone perceives the world through their own unique lens. What one person finds offensive, another might find inspiring. We all bring our own baggage, beliefs, and experiences to every situation. The key is to detach from the need for everyone to approve of you. Focus on being true to yourself. Remember, the opinions of others are simply reflections of their own beliefs and limitations. They have nothing to do with your worth or your potential. To solidify your self-love, it's essential to do your best and trust your intuition. When you give your all to every endeavor, you can feel proud of yourself regardless of the outcome. This is about living with integrity, knowing that you put your heart and soul into everything you do. Trusting your intuition is about listening to that inner voice, that gut feeling that guides you toward your highest good. It's about silencing the mental chatter, the doubts, and the fears, and tuning into the wisdom of your soul. You have an internal compass that is always pointing you in the right direction. Learn to trust it, to follow its guidance, and to allow it to lead you towards a life that is aligned with your purpose and your joy. Sometimes you may need a temporary role model to boost your confidence and help you navigate unfamiliar territory. Find someone you admire, someone who embodies qualities you aspire to. Ask yourself, what would my hero do in challenging situations? This can help you step outside your comfort zone and make decisions that align with your desired outcome. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. Seek guidance from mentors, coaches, or inspiring individuals who have walked the path before you. Learn from their experiences, their wisdom, and their successes. Now let's talk about taking action, about getting out of your head and into the world. It's not enough to simply have dreams and desires. You have to take action to manifest them into reality. The key is to stop overthinking and start doing. You don't have to have all the answers or a perfect plan. Trust that the path will unfold as you take each step. Remember, most answers reveal themselves through doing, not thinking. To stay aligned with your purpose, practice tuning into your intuition and following what feels good in the moment. It's about being present, paying attention to your inner guidance, and making choices that align with your authentic self. Spend some time each day in quiet reflection, listening to your inner voice, and asking for guidance. The answers are within you. You just need to create the space to hear them. Remember, you don't have to have it all figured out. You just have to start. Take one step at a time, trust your instincts, and allow the journey to unfold. You'll be amazed at where it leads you. Now let's address the fear that often holds us back from pursuing our dreams. Many of us have been conditioned to believe that our calling should be practical, safe, and within the realm of what society deems acceptable. But what if you dared to dream bigger, to pursue a path that truly lit you up regardless of external expectations? What if you allowed yourself to embrace the most outrageous, exciting, and fulfilling life imaginable? Remember, your calling is not limited by your circumstances, your background, or your fears. It is limited only by your beliefs. Think back to a time when you were younger, perhaps in your late teens or early 20s. When you felt a sense of fearlessness and a willingness to take risks, it was a time of pure fun, experimentation, and a willingness to embrace the unknown. You realize that life is too short to play small, or to let fear dictate your choices. If you're feeling stuck or disconnected from your purpose, remember that sense of excitement that drove you in your younger years. Tap into that fearless energy, that willingness just to go for it and see what happens. You may not have a clear plan or a guaranteed outcome, but that's part of the adventure. Embrace the unknown, trust your instincts, and allow yourself to be surprised by the possibilities that unfold. Remember, the journey is just as important as the destination. Have fun, be creative, and allow yourself to be guided by your passions. You discover the power of meditation as a tool for connecting with source energy and quieting the mental chatter that often distracts us from our true selves. You realize that meditation is not about emptying your mind, but rather about becoming aware of your thoughts and choosing which ones to focus on. You notice that even a few minutes of daily meditation could significantly reduce stress, increase focus, and enhance your overall well-being. You also discover that meditation could be incorporated into everyday activities, walking, cooking, or simply taking a few deep breaths throughout the day. You learn that meditation is a practice, a journey of self-discovery and connection with your inner wisdom. It's about creating space for peace, clarity, and alignment with your highest self. You may have embarked on a trip to India, a country teeming with life color and a vibrant spiritual energy. You witnessed the beauty of Vrindavan, the sacred city where Krishna met his beloved Radha. You felt a sense of awe and wonder at the ancient temples and the devotion of the pilgrims. You realized that the true journey was not about reaching your destination, but about embracing the unexpected and finding beauty in the present moment. You learned that life is not always about control and predictability, but about surrendering to the flow, trusting the universe, and finding joy in the unexpected detours. You came to understand that surrender is not about giving up or resigning yourself to a life of mediocrity. It's about releasing your attachment to a specific outcome and trusting that the universe has a plan that is far greater than your own. It's about letting go of fear, doubt, and resistance, and allowing yourself to be guided by a higher power. You learn that when you surrender, you open yourself up to receiving miracles, to experiencing synchronicities, and to manifesting your desires in ways you could never have imagined. You also realize that surrender is a practice, a daily choice to release your grip on the illusion of control and to trust in the wisdom of the universe. You learn that the universe is abundant and that everything you desire already exists. It's simply a matter of aligning your energy with your desires and allowing them to flow into your reality. You practice techniques like visualization, affirmations, and gratitude to shift your energy and attract abundance into your life. You realize that the key to manifesting your desires is not about forcing them to happen, but rather about creating a vibrational match for what you want. You learn to trust that when you are aligned with your true self and your desires, the universe will conspire to bring them into your reality. You also discovered that sometimes the universe has a different plan for you, one that is even better than what you could have imagined. You learn to trust the process, to surrender to the unknown, and to believe that everything happens for a reason. You are reminded of the importance of believing in the unseen, of having faith that what you desire is already on its way to you. You practice techniques like acting as if you already have what you want, visualizing yourself living your dream life, and surrounding yourself with people who support your vision. You learn that the more you believe in the unseen, the more likely it is to manifest in your reality. You also realize that sometimes the manifestation process takes time, and that patience and persistence are key. You are encouraged to surround yourself with people who support your growth and who inspire you to reach your full potential. You recognize that the people you spend time with have a significant impact on your energy, your beliefs, and your overall well-being. You made a conscious effort to cultivate relationships with positive, supportive, and like-minded individuals who encourage you to dream big and to pursue your passions. You also distanced yourself from negative, draining, or toxic people who bring you down or hold you back, you realize that you have the power to choose who you allow into your life. Surrounding yourself with positive influences is essential for personal growth and happiness. You learn the importance of leading with your heart, of following your passions, and of expressing your authentic self. Regardless of what others may think, you are inspired to reconnect with that energy and to create a life that is aligned with your truest self. You realize that life is too short to play small or to let fear dictate your choices. You are encouraged to take risks, to pursue your dreams, and to live a life that is filled with passion, purpose, and joy. You were reminded that you have the power to choose your thoughts, your beliefs, and your actions. You were encouraged to release negative self-talk, limiting beliefs, and fears that hold you back. You were inspired to embrace a positive mindset, to believe in yourself, and to trust that the universe is always supporting you. You were reminded that you are worthy of love, happiness, and success. You're encouraged to step into your power, to create a life you love, and to make a positive impact on the world. You may have once believed that money was scarce, that you had to work hard to earn it, and that it was somehow associated with greed or materialism. You may have struggled with feelings of lack, scarcity, or unworthiness when it came to money. You learned that money is simply a form of energy, a tool that can be used for good or for ill. You realized that your beliefs about money were often rooted in limiting childhood experiences or societal conditioning. You began to explore the concept of wealth consciousness, recognizing that abundance is available to everyone and that you have the power to attract wealth into your life. You discovered that your relationship with money is just as important as your actions to acquire it. You learned to cultivate a mindset of abundance, gratitude, and generosity. You were reminded that you deserve to be wealthy and that money is simply a tool that can help you live a more fulfilling life, pursue your passions, and make a positive impact on the world. You were encouraged to release any guilt, shame, or fear associated with money, and to embrace the abundance that is available to you. You realize that giving and receiving are two sides of the same coin, and that generosity is a key principle of wealth consciousness. You may have started tithing, donating to charities, or supporting causes you believe in, knowing that the more you give, the more you receive. You learn to appreciate the value of money, not just for its material benefits, but also for the opportunities it provides to make a difference in the world. You may have shifted your focus from scarcity to abundance, recognizing that there is enough for everyone, and that you can create a life of wealth and prosperity without depriving others. You learn that forgiveness is essential for releasing resentment, anger, and pain that can block your energy and prevent you from moving forward. You realize that forgiveness is not about condoning someone's actions, but rather about freeing yourself from the burden of carrying their negativity. You may have practiced forgiveness meditations, written letters of forgiveness, or simply made a conscious choice to let go of past hurts. You discover that forgiveness is a powerful act of self-love, and that it opens you up to experiencing more peace, joy, and compassion in your life. You may have also learned the importance of forgiving yourself for past mistakes. You recognize that everyone makes mistakes, and that holding on to guilt or shame only serves to keep you stuck in the past. You realize that self-forgiveness is essential for healing, growth, and moving forward with a clean slate. You learn that surrender is about releasing your attachment to a specific outcome and trusting that the universe has a plan that is far greater than your own. You practice techniques like letting go of control, trusting your intuition, and surrendering your fears and doubts to a higher power. You discover that when you surrender, you open yourself up to receiving miracles, to experiencing synchronicities, and to manifesting your desires in ways you could never have imagined. You may have also realized that surrender is a journey, a process of letting go and trusting, and that it doesn't always happen overnight. You were encouraged to be patient with yourself, to keep practicing surrender, and to trust that the universe is always working in your favor, even when things don't seem to be going your way. You may have also learned that surrender doesn't mean giving up on your dreams or goals. It simply means releasing your attachment to how they will manifest and allowing the universe to guide you to the best possible outcome. You were reminded of the importance of taking action, of putting your dreams into motion, and of not letting fear hold you back. You realize that even small steps taken consistently can lead to significant progress over time. You may have set goals, created action plans, or simply started taking small steps each day towards your desired outcome. You were also reminded that failure is not the opposite of success, but rather a necessary part of the journey. You were encouraged to embrace your mistakes, learn from them, and keep moving forward. You may have shifted your perspective on failure, Recognizing it as an opportunity for growth and a stepping stone towards success, you're reminded that you are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to, as long as you're willing to put in the effort. Learn from your experiences and never give up on your dreams. You are encouraged to celebrate your successes, big and small, and to acknowledge your progress along the way. You learned about the importance of having a positive mindset and of focusing on what you want rather than what you don't want. You are encouraged to practice gratitude, to appreciate the good things in your life, and to focus on solutions rather than problems. You may have started a gratitude journal, practiced daily affirmations, or simply made a conscious effort to notice and appreciate the positive aspects of your life. You realize that the more you focus on the good, the more good you attract into your life. You learned about the importance of setting healthy boundaries, of saying no to things that drain your energy or don't align with your values, and of prioritizing your own well-being. You realize that you are not obligated to please everyone or to say yes to every request. You discovered that setting boundaries is a form of self-care, and that it allows you to create space for the things that truly matter to you. You may have practiced setting boundaries in your personal and professional relationships, learning to communicate your needs assertively, and to decline requests that don't serve you. You realize that setting boundaries is not selfish, but rather a necessary act of self-respect and self-preservation. You learned about the importance of taking care of your physical body, of nourishing yourself with healthy food, getting enough sleep, and engaging in regular exercise. You realized that your physical body is a temple, and that taking care of it is essential for your overall well-being and for your ability to manifest your dreams. You may have made changes to your diet, started a new exercise routine, or simply made a conscious effort to move your body more and to prioritize your physical health. You discover that taking care of your body is not just about looking good, but about feeling good, having more energy, and living a longer, healthier, and more fulfilling life. You are reminded of the importance of following your intuition, of listening to that inner voice that guides you toward your highest good. You learn to trust your gut feelings, to pay attention to synchronicities, and to follow the signs that the universe sends you. You realize that your intuition is a powerful tool for decision-making, for navigating life's challenges, and for manifesting your desires. You may have started paying closer attention to your dreams, your hunches, and your gut feelings, trusting that they are guiding you in the right direction. You are encouraged to take time for yourself, to engage in activities that bring you joy, and to nurture your soul. You realize that self-care is not selfish, but rather essential for maintaining your energy, your creativity, and your overall well-being. You may have started taking regular breaks, scheduling time for relaxation and rejuvenation, or engaging in activities that nourish your soul, such as spending time in nature, listening to music, or pursuing creative endeavors. You discover that taking care of yourself allows you to show up more fully in the world, to be more present for your loved ones, and to contribute your unique gift with greater passion and purpose. You may have encountered a situation where you were faced with a difficult decision, one that required you to take a leap of faith and to trust in the unseen. You may have felt fear, doubt, and uncertainty, but you also felt a strong inner knowing that you were being called to step outside of your comfort zone and to embrace the unknown. You may have sought guidance from mentors, coaches, or trusted friends, but ultimately you realized that the decision was yours to make and that you had to trust your own inner wisdom. You may have taken some time to reflect, to weigh the pros and cons, and to connect with your intuition. You may have also recognized that there is no such thing as a perfect decision, and that sometimes you simply have to choose the path that feels most aligned with your heart once you made the decision. You may have experienced a sense of relief, excitement, and a renewed sense of purpose. You may have also encountered challenges and obstacles along the way, but you remained committed to your decision. You trusted that the universe was supporting you and that you were on the right path. You may have also learned valuable lessons about yourself, about your resilience, your courage, and your ability to overcome adversity. You were reminded that the journey is just as important as the destination. Every experience, both positive and negative, is an opportunity for growth and learning. You're encouraged to embrace the ups and downs of life, to trust in the process, and to believe that you are always exactly where you need to be. You learned that fear is a natural human emotion, but that it doesn't have to control your life or dictate your choices. You realize that fear is often based on limiting beliefs or past experiences that are no longer serving you. You began to explore the root of your fears, recognizing that they are often illusions that can be overcome with awareness, courage, and self-love. You learn that taking risks is essential for growth, expansion, and for living a life that is aligned with your true potential. You realize that staying stuck in your comfort zone will only lead to stagnation and regret, while stepping outside of your comfort zone opens you up to new possibilities, adventures, and experiences that you never thought possible. You may have started taking small risks, gradually expanding your comfort zone and building your confidence as you went. You may have also challenged yourself to face your fears head-on, recognizing that the more you do so, the less power they have over you. You discover that courage is not the absence of fear, but rather the willingness to act in spite of it. You realize that the more risks you take, the more confident and empowered you become. You are encouraged to step out of your routine, to try new things, to meet new people, and to explore new environments. You realize that novelty and variety can spark creativity, inspiration, and a renewed sense of joy and excitement in life. You may have started incorporating new activities into your daily routine, such as taking a different route to work, trying a new restaurant, or learning a new skill. You may have also challenged yourself to step outside of your social comfort zone, attending events or joining groups where you can meet new people and expand your horizons. You realize that the more you expose yourself to new experiences, the more you grow, learn, and evolve. You are also reminded that life is an adventure, a journey of discovery, and that the more you embrace the unknown, the more fulfilling and rewarding it becomes. You learn that you are not defined by your past, your mistakes, or your limitations. You realize that you have the power to choose a new story for yourself, one that is based on love, abundance, and limitless possibility. You began to rewrite your limiting beliefs, replacing them with empowering affirmations that support your growth and your dreams. You discover that the more you focus on what you want, the more likely you are to manifest it into your reality. You also realize that you have the power to forgive yourself for past mistakes and to move forward with a clean slate. You are encouraged to embrace your imperfections, to celebrate your uniqueness, and to love yourself unconditionally for all that you are and all that you are becoming. You discover that sometimes the most profound lessons come from the most unexpected sources. You learn that true wealth is not about material possessions, but about living a life that is rich in experiences, relationships, and purpose. You may have encountered individuals who achieved great financial success, but who were still unhappy, unfulfilled, or disconnected from their true selves. You realize that money is simply a tool that can be used to enhance your life, but it cannot buy happiness or fulfillment. True wealth comes from aligning with your passions, pursuing your purpose, and living a life that is meaningful to you. It's about experiencing joy, gratitude, and connection in your daily life. It's about making a difference in the world, contributing your unique gifts, and leaving a positive impact on others. You realize that the universe is constantly conspiring to support you, even when it doesn't seem that way. You learn to trust in divine timing, to believe that everything happens for a reason, and to surrender to the unfolding of your life. You may have experienced synchronicities, unexpected opportunities, or seemingly random events that led you in a new and exciting direction. You realize that these were not mere coincidences, but rather signs from the universe that you were on the right path. You learn to pay attention to these signs, to follow your intuition, and to trust that the universe is always guiding you towards your highest good. You also learn that the path to your dreams is not always linear. You may have encountered detours, setbacks, or challenges that tested your resolve and forced you to reevaluate your goals. You may have also realized that these challenges were not meant to break you, but rather to make you stronger, more resilient, and more determined to succeed. You learn that gratitude is a powerful practice that can shift your energy, attract abundance into your life, and increase your overall happiness. You may have started a gratitude journal, practiced daily affirmations of gratitude, or simply made a conscious effort to notice and appreciate the good things in your life, both big and small. You realize that the more you focus on what you are grateful for, the more you attract things to be grateful for. You also discover that gratitude can help you shift your perspective in challenging situations, allowing you to find the silver lining and to appreciate the lessons that you are learning. You learn that gratitude is not just about feeling good, but about aligning yourself with the energy of abundance and attracting more good things into your life. You were reminded that you are not alone on this journey, that you have a team of spiritual supporters, guides, and angels who are always with you, offering their love, guidance, and protection. You may have connected with your spiritual team through meditation, prayer, or simply by asking for their assistance. You realize that they are always there for you. Whether you are aware of them or not, you learn to trust in their presence, to ask for their help when you need it, and to be open to receiving their guidance in unexpected ways. You also discover that you can communicate with your spiritual team through your intuition, through synchronicities, or through signs and symbols that appear in your life. You learn that forgiveness is not just about letting go of resentment towards others, but also about forgiving yourself for past mistakes or shortcomings. You realize that holding on to guilt, shame, or self-judgment only serves to block your energy and prevent you from moving forward. You may have practiced self-forgiveness meditations, written letters of forgiveness to yourself, or simply made a conscious choice to release the past and to embrace the present moment. You discover that self-forgiveness is an act of self-love, and that it allows you to create space for healing, growth, and transformation. You also realize that you are not defined by your past mistakes, but rather by your willingness to learn from them and to grow into the best version of yourself. You learn that self-forgiveness is an ongoing process, and that it requires patience, compassion, and a willingness to let go of perfectionism. You learn that money is simply a form of energy, a tool that can be used to create the life you desire and to make a positive impact on the world. You realize that your beliefs about money are often shaped by childhood experiences, societal conditioning, or limiting beliefs that you have adopted along the way. You began to explore the concept of wealth consciousness, recognizing that abundance is available to everyone and that you have the power to attract wealth into your life by aligning your energy with the energy of abundance. You may have challenged your comfort zone by investing in yourself, your business, or your dreams, trusting that the money would flow back to you in greater amounts. You discovered that the more you give, the more you receive, and that generosity is a key principle of wealth consciousness. You were reminded of the importance of living a life that is aligned with your values, your passions, and your purpose. You realize that true success is not about achieving external markers of status or wealth, but about living a life that is authentically yours, one that brings you joy, fulfillment, and a sense of meaning. You may have taken some time to reflect on your values, your passions, and your purpose, asking yourself what truly matters to you and how you can align your life with your deepest desires. You were encouraged to pursue your dreams, to take risks, and to create a life that is filled with passion, adventure, and purpose. You realize that life is too short to settle for mediocrity or to let fear hold you back. You may have started taking steps towards your dreams, even if they seem small or insignificant at the time. You discover that every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goals, and that the journey itself is just as important as the destination. You learn that the power to create the life you desire lies within you. You discovered that you are a powerful creator, and that your thoughts, beliefs, and actions shape your reality. You were encouraged to embrace your power, to believe in yourself, and to trust that the universe is always supporting you. You may have started paying closer attention to your thoughts, recognizing that your thoughts create your reality. You may have also started practicing affirmations, visualizing your desired outcomes, and taking inspired action towards your goals. You realize that the more you align your energy with what you want, the more likely you are to manifest it into your reality. You discover that the present moment is all there is, and that true happiness lies in embracing the now. You learn to let go of the past, to release worries about the future, and to focus on the beauty and wonder of the present moment. You may have started practicing mindfulness techniques, such as meditation, deep breathing, or simply paying attention to your senses in the present moment. You realize that the more you practice being present, the more peaceful, joyful, and fulfilling your life becomes. You also discover that the present moment is where all your power lies, and that by embracing the now, you open yourself up to infinite possibilities and opportunities. You learn that the universe is a benevolent and abundant place, and that everything you desire is available to you. If you're willing to align your energy with it, you practice techniques like visualization, affirmations, and gratitude to shift your energy and attract abundance into your life. You realize that the key to manifesting your desires is not about forcing them to happen, but rather about creating a vibrational match for what you want. You learn to trust that when you are aligned with your true self and your desires, the universe will conspire to bring them into your reality. You also discover that sometimes the universe has a different plan for you, one that is even better than what you could have imagined. You learn to trust the process, to surrender to the unknown, and to believe that everything happens for a reason.
Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to support the channel and join this journey of growth and transformation. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when new content is uploaded. I'd love to hear your thoughts, so share your insights or questions in the comments below. Remember, your growth starts here. See you in the next video.